Stop everything. Oh, blimey crikey. You have just landed here at the perfect time, because it is time now for us to open up some of the most exciting holiday ideas from Cruise1st.
Yeah, this show is flipping brilliant. Now, do you fancy seeing Formula One action on the streets of Las Vegas?
Yes.
We've got it. Fancy saving £500 on a wonderful Princess price drop? We've got it. And Derek, we're starting one of your favourites right now from MSC.
Oh my good golly, Miss Molly, yes. This is the ultimate transatlantic for next October with MSC on the Meraviglia. Get this, it's 19 nights, it has 7 ports on the way and 3 overnights. That is unheard of for a transatlantic. Let's get started straight away. We'll fly to Barcelona on the 20th of October next year to join the beauty that is MSC Meraviglia. I absolutely love and adore this ship, and she'll always have a very special place in my heart because, of course, the very first cruise with Derek was on Meraviglia and we just had the greatest time. It is a spectacular ship. I mean, really fantastic. Honestly, for the prices you pay to get on board these ships, the beauty, the newness, the opulence, the sparkliness.
The sparkliness and opulence are the perfect words, because that's exactly what MSC are doing. Really, really modern, but then you do have some sort of classic Italian feel while you're on board as well.
Yeah.
The two styles are merged together and it's great. And there's lots for everyone. So you've got all the activity-based stuff, the flight simulator, bit of bowling. You tried everything, didn't you, when you were on board?
It's all got to be done, hasn't it? It's all got to be done.
Did you do the aqua park there?
No, do you know, I didn't actually. I think I was probably having a great time somewhere else doing something else.
Sunbathing.
But there is so much to do.
Exactly, and you don't have to do it all. That's the thing. Like, there's the aqua park there to entertain you, but don't feel that you have to do it because you might want to do something else. You might be involved in some entertainment. You just don't know. Lovely, lovely restaurants on board. Which was your favourite?
Oh, blimey. It's difficult to pick out the restaurants on MSC because actually, you know what? Main dining is fantastic. It's got lots and lots of different choices. It's included. Absolutely love the buffet, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. I think, though, when it comes to specialty dining with MSC, I think you absolutely cannot go wrong with Butcher's Cut. And I know we say this every time, but it's because it's a fact. You go to the wonderful Butcher's Cut Steakhouse and you treat yourself to the most incredible steak, the nice intimate surrounding of the restaurant as well. You're just dining with, you know, a few other people as well, which is lovely. It's just a great time, and honestly, we've only just scratched the surface of just how amazing this is. So let's take 19 nights out of Barcelona across the Atlantic.
Starting in Alicante in Spain, there's some great guided tours here to Santa Barbara Castle, and they are followed by a vermouth and tapas tasting in the historic centre. Oh, yes, please. On to Gibraltar. Now, sorry, the Rock of Gibraltar is one of the most iconic landmarks. You can take the cable car to the top. You've got stunning views of the Mediterranean. If you want, you can explore St Michael's Cave. You've got natural limestone caves and dramatic stalactites while you're there as well. Cadiz is next. Now, if you like, you can paddle through the stunning Bay of Cadiz, and you can even snorkel in the clear waters too. In Spain, yes, absolutely beautiful, and the weather will be lovely while you're there as well. Lovely. It's on to Lisbon in Portugal next. You've got an overnight on board in port. Woohoo! Now, Portugal's famous for its wonderful tiles, and you can actually take a tour here and have a hands-on workshop to create your own tile, which would just be lovely to bring back home, maybe as a gift for somebody, or maybe for your own bathroom. Put it up in your kitchen. I think that would be nice. Maybe front door. A day at sea, you'll arrive in Funchal, Madeira. Oh, got one of the highest cliffs in Europe here, and you can walk on the skywalk, which is a glass floor, take in those incredible views of the coast. Follow it up with a visit to one of Madeira's famous wineries for maybe a wine tasting experience. On to Ponta Delgada in the Azores. Oh, an overnight here. Amazing. Oh, they've got natural hot springs there. Soak in them, relax in those natural thermal pools. Then if you want some excitement, you can spot whales and dolphins in their natural habitat while you're here. Oh, it just sounds incredible. We're going to cruise the Atlantic Ocean, enjoy everything there is on the cruise ship, and we'll arrive in Boston, where you've got an overnight on board in port. Boston's North End is known for for its amazing Italian cuisine. So go on a food tour, try that fresh pasta, baked goods, and of course the classic American Italian dishes. And don't forget to grab cannelloni at Mike's Pastry, one of the most famous one of the most famous pastry shops in the area. I got pasties and pastries mixed up.
And then you cruise into New York, and that is where we leave Meraviglia, and then we fly back to the UK. It's an incredible itinerary, and I tell you now, you might only ever see this particular itinerary once anywhere, because it's very unusual and it's very good. This is a transatlantic which is not just, you know, one port, usually a gateway port in the Azores, and then it's 7, 8, 9 nights across the Atlantic. You have got 7 ports on the way from Barcelona with 3 overnights before you arrive into New York. You are full board on board with your tips included, and your price tag, honestly, I have to say, our team and the team at MSC know how many people we book on behalf of, and that's how we can negotiate incredible rates like this. 1,799 per person. If you like the longer cruises for your money, this is 19 nights from Barcelona to New York via Spain, Gibraltar, an overnight in Lisbon in Portugal, a day in Madeira, an overnight again in the Azores, 5 days across the pond, and then an overnight in Boston before you end the cruise in New York for your flight home, or maybe not. But as the package is right now, you fly home from New York for this price. So I know that you'll be wanting to add some nights in New York as well. Here's everything that's included so far. And if you do want to add more nights in New York, do it with our team. Do it as part of the holiday package. We'll make you great savings there as well. Maybe you've got a New York hotel in mind. Again, talk to us. We'll book that one for you and make it all part of the same package. Now, if you want a bit more detail on this offer, there's actually a whole show for this offer on the channel going around now, and it's called Tapas to Times Square. If you want to see it all again, just go to YouTube, search for Cruise1st TV, and you'll find it there in the list in videos there for you. Rearrange the words in those sentences, eventually they'll make sense. 0800 953 4700, it's absolutely fantastic. Now listen, while we're talking great cruises with MSC, let's talk about the cruise with some bloke called Derek, which is going in November. 2 days after my birthday. Bring the card with you, it's fine. I'll allow you being late, it's fine. How do you fancy 11 fabulous nights coming cruising with me, all inclusive around the Caribbean, with a lovely stay in Miami as well. So we fly out to Miami on the 12th of November. We've got 3 nights in a hotel there. I'll be there to meet and greet, to do a little welcome meeting. I'll have my special holiday rep uniform on, and then after our 3 nights in Miami, which you can do with exactly what you want to in that wonderful city, we've got 7 nights on board the brand new MSC World America, and our cruise visits the Dominican Republic, San Juan in Puerto Rico, and a day at Ocean Key, that wonderful private island reserve in the Bahamas. We've got premium extra drinks included there for you, exclusive events with some bloke called Derek off the telly, whoever he is. You'll get a wonderful goodie bag, you'll get the chance possibly to win another cruise as well if you come. Your gratuities are all included and the price tag is on your screen. You can see more details of that on the show that goes around, well, probably too many times every day at the moment, or you can go straight to the website cruise1st.tv and put MSC 570 in there and you get all of the details. There are a huge number, hundreds of you coming with us already. There are still room for more though. So if you want to come and join us in the Caribbean, it's a tough life. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to look after all these people in the Caribbean, Bolly.
Lucky thing. Not jealous at all. Right, we need to move on because we have something very, very exciting to tell you about. You need to rev up your engines, light the lights and raise the checkered flag because we're off to experience Formula One in Vegas and taking a cruise to the tropics with Royal Caribbean, which is all part of a 13-night package for the 19th of November. So let's fly off to Vegas for a 4-night hotel stay. Now, this will include race tickets for the whole F1 weekend. Also, Alanis Morissette, the Eagles, and New Kids on the Block are playing in Vegas this weekend too, which is amazing, as well as seeing all the incredible Vegas sights. This is going to be amazing. The circuit, which is 3.8 miles long, 17 temporary turn layouts of the Vegas Strip. I mean, you just can't even imagine it, can you?
Crazy.
I mean, I'm not into F1, but I would love this. I want to be there. It looks so exciting. Lots going on. There's stuff off the track as well. There's going to be the Grand Prix Plaza, where there's going to be sort of simulators to have your own there's games. The flagship store as well, where you can buy all the merch as well. Loads of people performing, like we said. Also Boyz II Men, Ludacris, One Republic. Absolutely amazing.
They're all there, honestly. And this is the greatest time. And Polly, you just said it perfectly there, actually, because I was thinking when I was putting this offer together as well, the team put the offer together when I was researching it, I was thinking you don't need to be a Formula One fan at all to get the most out of this, because it's the great spectacle. But listen, around every corner in Vegas, there is something exciting. There is something to look forward to. You are just going to have the greatest time. And from Vegas, you then fly to lovely La La Land, to Los Angeles, and you've got a night in a hotel.
Yeah, you're going to be in Pinch Me, Is This Real? You can do that amazing Hollywood Walk of Fame, see all the stars. There's 2,600 of like pop stars acting from film, television, and you can do a tour where you go around all the celebrity homes as well. This is so exciting. Then it's time to cruise. You're going to join Navigator of the Seas for your 7 nights. This is just the best holiday ever.
Well,
Get me booked.
I was just thinking, you are going to feel like a bit like a rock star on tour on this holiday, aren't you? I'm just jetting here, I'm just jetting there. It's time for my cruise.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all too much. It's amazing. Yeah, we've just been to see the Eagles and Alanis in Vegas and seen the F1, and now we're just jetting off on this amazing cruise of the Mexican Riviera, which is just, I mean, fantastic. Royal Caribbean, they are your cruise line for everyone. This could be, to be honest with you, if you, for instance, maybe you've got a U3A group, or there's a group that you play golf with, or you do something with on a regular basis. This might be like that group big outing, mightn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Royal Caribbean, great for a group holiday. Because of all the offerings, you've got all the entertainment, all the different restaurants, things happening in the day, loads happening in the evenings. We're looking at the theatre here, where there's just a selection of shows. You've got the Flow Rider, of course, on board, so you can have a go at like simulated surfing. Just go to the rooms as well. The staterooms are just absolutely beautiful as well. And then dining, you know, it speaks for itself with Royal Caribbean, but the spa, Vitality Spa, you need to get yourself an hour if you can at least, and head and treat yourself and have some me time and have a treatment, because they just do the most amazing treatments on board. Oh yes, because you're being a celebrity. This is your amazing holiday. So out of LA, arriving in Cabo San Lucas in Mexico, you can ride camels here through the Mexican outback. Imagine that. It's a special tour, and then afterwards you get a lovely traditional Mexican meal. Yum, yum, yum. Mazatlan here has a hop-on, hop-off trolleys tour. It's guided then through the historic Old Town. You can see colourful streets, colonial architecture, and there's vibrant markets, a spot of shopping as well. Puerto Vallarta is next. There's a great excursion here where you can learn about the traditional tequila production. This is your history element of the holiday. And of course, you've then got to try it, haven't you, as well? Or if you want, you can just get off the cruise ship and flop on one of the many beaches. There's loads. You're going to love it. Couple of days at sea, cruising back to LA, and it's your flight home.
Well, you're not just going to have a sniff, aren't you, and just go, well, that's nice. You've got to have a try, haven't you? Try everything once and twice if you like it, don't they say? I tell you what, this is the greatest holiday. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I mean, anything with Vegas in it, and you know, I start tingling anyway. But with the Formula One there, with the Grand Prix in town. In fact, I think it was it the last time, Mr. P, when we were in Vegas last year? I think the Formula One had either just happened or it was just about to happen. And when you could see all the massive, you know, stands and all, I mean, the sheer engineering of transforming Vegas into an F1 circuit, where literally they are driving at great speed down the strip. To be there when that happens has just got to be one of the most incredible things. Of course, all the big stars are there as well, aren't they? Because they're going to see the Formula One as well. So there really is just that extra something all around. As if you could say, how could you make Vegas better? Well, stick the Grand Prix in Vegas. Why not? Make it even more bonkers. As is the price tag for this holiday as well, by the way. Check this out. I mean, this is so good. 19th of November. Do you know, if I wasn't already away, this would be so tempting. You can book this with a deposit today, by the way. Remember, our package, and it's massive, this package. It's like a massive roll call of holiday. So it's the flight out to Vegas from the UK. You will not sleep one wink on that flight, can almost guarantee it. 4 nights there in a hotel in Vegas. You will hardly see that hotel, by the way. If you've got a particular hotel in mind, again, talk to the team, we'll cost it up for you. 4 nights in a hotel there. We've included the Grand Prix tickets for the whole race weekend. So you get their practice, qualifying and race day as well. After your 4 nights in Vegas, you'll then fly to LA. You've got a night there in a hotel there to enjoy as well. And then you've got that week-long Royal Caribbean cruise up the Mexican Riviera, full board, back into LA, and then the flight home as well. This is such a ridiculous opportunity. Here's everything that's included. And again, as I say, maybe you've got a particular hotel in mind in LA as well. Talk to the team. We'll make it happen. In Vegas, I mean, you've got so many different hotel choices as well. You'll love every single one of them, and they're all brilliant value as well. Whether you, I mean, I don't know whether you'll be able to get into hotels like the Bellagio or, you know, the big MGM or whatever. Like, I don't know. It depends on how booked up they are, because these get booked up years in advance, of course, when the Grand Prix is in town as well. But to have that and to have the hotel sorted already as part of the package, because you know what's going to happen to the hotel prices when Grand Prix is in town. They're going to go through the roof, aren't they? So we've already got them secured and booked and whatever for you. You can book this, as I say, with a deposit today. It's incredible. It really is. If you fancy it, give us a call right now, 0800 953 4700. And for planning big adventures like this, which do have multi-elements to them, Cruise1st, honestly, we're genius at it.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Tell you what, my head's still in Vegas. It really is.
It's always there.
That's very true. Going back in September, and actually, as the day we're filming this show, my cases are literally in the car to go and disappear for a week in Istanbul. Travel's so exciting, isn't it?
It's so exciting, and it's so lovely having something booked, having something ahead, having something to work for, or whatever it is. It's just nice. It's what we live for, isn't it?
Yeah,
enjoy
very
yourself.
true. Life is for living.
It is.
Are you ready for our grand finale then in this show? Because it really is grand. It's a wonderful 15-night Princess Cruises adventure into the Adriatic for next March, and it has a massive saving right now. Price dropped by £500 per person today. That's right, £500 each price drop on this offer today when you book with Cruise1st. You're welcome. We fly to Rome first for a one-night hotel stay there. And actually, do you know what? Of course, you know, with popes changing and Rome being very much in the news recently, the price of going to Rome has absolutely shot through the roof lately, but we've already pre-booked you a one-night hotel stay in there before you cruise, and you're cruising from Civitavecchia, which is nearby, of course, the port city for Rome. And here she is, the Sapphire Princess, glowing away there.
Very glowing. It's like, oh yes, lovely, look at that. That's just how I imagine it to be. Just looking out, sailing away, and that's going to be you on this wonderful holiday. All about relaxing, all about enjoying yourself. And
2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks, and it's Princess. And I feel like Princess has a real strong hold of people who cruise again and again, because they do it so well, and because they have like favourites when you're on board, like certain restaurants that you like, the bars that you like. They have their very sort of iconic brand things like Chef's Table, and which is exclusive. It's that sort of private dining, special feel. But you don't have to do that. You can do main dining, you can do a bit of formal, you can do casual. It's entirely up to you. But there's lots of other stuff apart from eating when you're on board. Although it's a big part of
we do a lot of that when we're on cruises.
Well, it's just lovely, isn't it? Because at home, I mean, I know in my life, you've got to think about the food, cook the food, wash up. There's none of that. And that's what like the holidays is all about. It's like there's none of the thinking, there's none of the planning. It's all done for you.
Yeah, actually that's very true, especially if you are doing a family holiday as well, because I know, you know, Polly, your two girls, I'm sure there must be days where it's like, okay, well, my husband wants this, and the girls, you know, they like different things as well, so, you know.
And that's what's great about cruising. So, for example, the girls, they might want to go shopping. My husband just loves doing activities and sporting things, whereas I want to relax and read a book. And that's what's so amazing about cruising. We're all taken care of within a safe space. You know, it's amazing. It's so good. And what I also love is the fact that, you know, you have all the lovely meals and that's all taken care of, but then the entertainment in the evening. You know, if you had to price up going for dinner, and this is for me, a family of 4, and then going to a show, to a Broadway style show, it would be hundreds of pounds, and then stay in a hotel afterwards. And this is just all part of the holiday. It's just amazing, and Princess just do it so well. So we're cruising out of Civitavecchia, and you're arriving in Albania, in Saranda. Now, there's an amazing natural water phenomenon here called the Blue Eye Spring, and it's just amazing. Well worth a visit when you're there. You'll really enjoy it. Katakalon is next in Greece. Now, this is where the Olympic Games began. So there are tours to the original stadium and the Temple of Zeus, and then they can be followed by a trip to a local winery to see some winemaking, and maybe, of course, you've got to sample a few, don't you, Derek?
One at a time.
One responsibly. Valletta in Malta. Now, this is a lovely place to explore on foot. Now, you can take part in one of the many guided tours and excursions, or if you want, you could just do it by yourself. You can go to the Upper Baracca Gardens, the Castile Palace, and just stroll through the historic streets. Absolutely beautiful. Catania in Sicily. Now, this is where the Godfather movies were filmed, and Princess actually do an excursion to go to all the top spots. I don't know if you're a fan, and you can see and go, I remember that bit. That would be a bit of fun, wouldn't it? Naples in Italy is the home to the ruins of Pompeii. Now, you need to see that, don't you? And you can do that followed by a scenic drive along the Amalfi coast to see the picturesque towns of Positano and Amalfi, of course, as well. Back into Civitavecchia, which is the port for Rome for the day. I mean, here at Rome, so much to see, and you can just come off and explore the city at your own pace if you like. Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, whatever you want to do, or a guided tour if you wish. A day at sea, you're going to arrive in Corfu. Now, the old town here is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so you might want to have a little ramble around. And there's some lovely traditional olive farms to visit while you're here as well. You can try traditional olive oil with lovely breads. Ooh, lovely. Dubrovnik in Croatia. Now, I'm a bit of a Game of Thrones fan, so I'd like to go here because this is where lots of it was filmed. This familiar, the Red Keep, the city walls, you can see it. Even for non-fans, it's absolutely gorgeous as well. Kotor in Montenegro is next. Now, Princess offer quite a unique experience where you're here. You get to lunch in a local home. Yeah, you actually go to somebody's house. Montenegrin hospitality, nice home-cooked meal, and then, of course, you get a guided tour of the old town. A day at sea, then arriving in Naples. Now, you can actually walk through the ancient ruins of Pompeii here, then head to a nearby pizzeria. You've got to have a pizza-making class, haven't you? Oh, that'd be lovely. It's then time to cruise back into Civitavecchia for Rome and fly back to the UK.
Do you know, I don't think I've made a pizza since my GCSE Home Economics, I think it was called, way back in the day. And it was terrible. Oh, it was terrible. Yes, Mr. P has just suggested actually you'd be much better off getting one of those lovely pizza makers from one of those shopping channels. Do you mean like Shop on TV that's filmed here overnight on ITV?
It's not called Home Ec anymore, by the way, and you know this.
Oh, what's it called?
Food Tech.
Food Tech. Food Tech. Blimey, I was at school when it changed from woodwork to craft design and technology. And that was a long, long time ago. How things have changed. Anyway, this is a great itinerary, very, very interesting, and it's full of variety as well. And the price tag you're about to see should be £500 per person higher. So let's check it out. This is going to be good. That is good. Because that's your flights, a night in Rome and 2 weeks of cruising full board. This price has been dropped by £500 per person if you book this right now with us. And that would make the most of the way to making this all-inclusive, actually, wouldn't it? Yes, the saving actually would. Yes, because I worked it out on this one, that actually your saving on this would go most of the way to adding Princess Plus for the cruise as well. It's pretty good. Really, really good. So remember, your flight out to Rome, 1 night in a hotel there, 2 weeks of Sapphire Princess cruising full board around the Adriatic. Grab it quickly. Here's everything that is included. I love the fact as well you are taking that extra stay in the port for Rome in the middle as well. I was just thinking, if you've seen, obviously it's been in the news recently, but if you've seen the film Conclave, and of course it's just happened for real, hasn't it, with the changing of the popes in Rome, to actually be in the Sistine Chapel where the conclave took place as well. It's a wonderful place. It's a very, very special place as well. Even, you know, just for the pure spectacle of it, actually, it's wonderful. Now, we were talking about adding Princess Plus to this offer as well. Remember, this offer has been price dropped by £500 per person. So when you work out adding Princess Plus to the cruise, I think it works out to 710 if my memory serves me correctly when I was at my desk the other day. 14 times 50, what does that come out at? 700. Sorry, I overdid it by £10. Blimey, Mr. P, you'd have thought I got it wrong by thousands the way you just exclaimed there. I was £10 out. So actually, because your price drop is £500 per person, that would go most of the way if you wanted to make it all-inclusive with Princess Plus, which is great. Is that close enough, Mr. P? Okay, good. Okay, I overblew it by £10. I might have that in the changing room, in the dressing room, maybe. Changing room. Anybody think we were back at school again? 0800 953 4700. Blimey. Mr. P was just, well, I was just talking about school days there. He was talking about the swimming baths. I used to have to get a coach. Like, they still do that at schools now. Like a day of the week you go swimming. Do they still do that?
It's funny. Yeah, it's part of the national curriculum actually. And it's funny you say that because my daughter's junior school is one of the very few schools. It's got this tiny outdoor pool, and tomorrow is the school fete to save the pool because we're all funding it. It's not funded anymore. But yeah, so
is it heated?
Just a quick, yeah. But I mean, it's really old and it's, but it's great. Yeah, but it's part of the curriculum. Yep,
saving.
Kids still go swimming. I'm not sure about Veruca socks. Do you remember those?
Oh, those big blue things?
Yeah, swimming hats. Oh gosh. I'm getting terrible school memories now.
Yeah,
it's not like that on a cruise ship. It's luxury, beautiful swimming
you know
pools.
when you
infinity pools, hot tubs.
You know when you were a kid and you were at school, you were so looking forward to being grown up, and now we've arrived. It's great, isn't it, being grown up, because you can kind of have those like childhood experiences, but in luxury, like you say.
Yeah.
Not some freezing cold pool where you're tiptoeing around it and you can't wait to get out.
No.
Because it's nice and heated and you can't wait to get in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just imagining
She's there.
Take me there, take me there. Wow, we have spoiled you for choice in this show.
Yeah, we have.
Anything that tickles your fancy or you want to see more, check out our website. It's Cruise1st.tv. Now, stay right there, because in just a few moments, we have more amazing offers coming your way.
They never stop. Stay right where you are.